Joe Biden's story is deeply rooted in the working-class city of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Born there in 1952, Biden learned the values of hard work, family, and resilience from his parents, Joseph Biden Sr. and Catherine Eugenia Finnegan Biden. Scranton, with its close-knit community and industrial heritage, left an indelible mark on young Joe. He attended St. Paul's Elementary School, where his Catholic upbringing further shaped his worldview. Even as a boy, Biden showed signs of ambition and a desire to connect with people. He struggled with a stutter, but he diligently practiced speaking in front of a mirror, determined to overcome this challenge. This perseverance would become a defining characteristic throughout his life. Biden's family later moved to Claymont, Delaware, where he attended Archmere Academy, a prestigious Catholic prep school. The move exposed him to a different world, but he never forgot the lessons he learned in Scranton. His working-class roots stayed with him, shaping his political views and his empathy for everyday Americans. After graduating from Archmere, Biden headed to the University of Delaware, where he studied history and political science. It was during these formative years that his interest in politics began to blossom, setting the stage for his remarkable journey to the White House. At the University of Delaware, Joe Biden excelled in his studies and discovered a passion for public service. He was elected president of his class, demonstrating his natural leadership abilities. After graduating in 1965, Biden attended Syracuse University College of Law. He balanced his legal studies with his growing family, having married Nelia Hunter in 1966. After graduating from law school in 1968, Biden returned to Delaware and embarked on a legal career. However, his heart was already set on politics. In 1972, at the age of 29, he made history by becoming one of the youngest people ever elected to the U.S. Senate. His victory, a testament to his charisma and tireless campaigning, marked the beginning of a long and impactful career in the Senate. Tragedy struck just weeks after his election, when his wife Nelia and their one-year-old daughter Naomi were killed in a car accident. Biden was devastated, but he found the strength to persevere, driven by his commitment to public service and his love for his two young sons, Beau and Hunter, who survived the accident. He was sworn into the Senate at his son's bedside in the hospital, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of family. Joe Biden's career in the U.S. Senate spanned 6 terms, from 1973 to 2009. During his tenure, he earned a reputation as a skilled legislator and a passionate advocate for his constituents. He was known for his ability to work across the aisle, forging alliances and finding common ground even on divisive issues. Biden's expertise in foreign policy and his deep understanding of international affairs led him to become a leading voice on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He served as chairman or ranking member of the committee for many years, shaping U.S. policy on crucial issues such as the Cold War, the Balkans conflict, and the Iraq War. Beyond foreign policy, Biden was also deeply involved in domestic issues. He was a strong advocate for criminal justice reform, working to address issues such as sentencing disparities and mass incarceration. He was also a champion for women's rights, playing a key role in the passage of the Violence Against Women Act. Throughout his decades in the Senate, Biden remained grounded in his commitment to the working class and to those struggling to make ends meet. He fought for policies that would protect and empower everyday Americans, earning him the nickname Amtrak Joe for his frequent train commutes between Washington, D.C. and his home in Delaware, where he stayed connected to his constituents and his roots. Joe Biden's long and distinguished career in public service culminated in his election as the 46th President of the United States in 2020. Taking office at a time of deep political division and a global pandemic, Biden faced unprecedented challenges from the outset of his presidency. One of his first acts as president was to sign the American Rescue Plan Act into law, a $1.9 trillion economic stimulus package aimed at providing relief to Americans struggling with the economic fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic. The legislation provided direct payments to individuals, expanded unemployment benefits, and offered aid to small businesses. In addition to addressing the immediate crisis of the pandemic, Biden has also focused on tackling long-term challenges such as climate change, economic inequality, and racial injustice. He has rejoined the Paris Agreement on climate change, reversed Trump-era environmental rollbacks, and set ambitious goals for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Biden's presidency has also been marked by a return to a more traditional and predictable approach to foreign policy. He has sought to rebuild relationships with U.S. allies that were strained during the Trump administration, and he has taken a tough stance against adversaries such as Russia and China. Throughout his presidency, Biden has drawn on his deep well of experience, his empathy for others, and his unwavering belief in the promise of America. He has faced immense challenges with determination and resilience, leading the nation through a tumultuous period with a steady hand and a clear vision for a more just and equitable future.